Hi, welcome to WMD. That's Woody's Modelling Diary. Hope everybody had a good Christmas and are enjoying 2025 as I'm recording this at the beginning of January. You may recall that just before Christmas I did a video about the sort of scenery sub-bases on my OO gauge last great project layout. And in that we got to the stage where we sort of put some plaster texture on top of the mod rock or plaster Paris bandage, and that was to give a sort of rock effect, and that's obviously had a fair amount of time to dry out, so I'm now at the stage where I'm beginning to put a little bit of colour onto it. And the great thing about this sort of modular approach to scenery building is the fact that I can stick it on the bench and keep the mess away from the rest of the layout and sit in relative comfort without having to stretch myself to places that I really can't reach very well. So anyway, what we've got here is one of the sub bases, and I've started a bit of colouring. So what I did first off was I just had some old white emulsion paint from decorating, and I just mixed in a little bit of this burnt umber paint there to produce a sort of light brownish colour, which I painted over the top of the plaster, and that just sort of sealed the plaster off, and it sort of toned it down a little bit further from where it was. And now I'm at the stage of sort of adding a little bit more colour to it. And what I've done is, quite literally, again with this brown paint, I've just quite literally mixed it in a ratio of probably about 5:1 with water in a jar, and you just shake it up, and quite literally you get a very dilute sort of paint come out. And all I'm doing is using a soft brush, and quite literally, oops, dropped a bit there. But quite literally just doing that, just brushing it on, and as you'll see, it does sink in a little bit into the paint underneath, but you just come back and do several more coats, and this bit up here has probably had 3 or 4 coats, and as you'll see, the sort of dilute nature of the paint means that the thicker pigment sort of sinks into the recesses, and it just begins to give that texture which you've built up with the plaster some sort of visual relief, so that you can actually see it instead of being a uniform colour. So that's all I'm doing at the moment. It's going to take quite a while, but this is very therapeutic. Once I've finished doing this video, the radio will go back on, and just listen to a bit more of something calming. As you can see, it does give you quite a nice effect. Anyway, just a little bit of a short video there, but I hope that's of use to you. Thanks ever so much for watching, and we'll see you again. You take care of yourselves. Bye.